8:07 on Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. 64 degrees right now. Rain on and off all day today. 74 is the high. Have you seen the picture of the felon dude on our Facebook page?
Okay, so this guy is everywhere.
Yes.
Has tweeted out. People
Yes.
Magazine has tweeted it out. Every single person wants me to look at this guy because he is so hot.
And now I want you to look at him.
I'm looking at him.
He's hot?
On our Facebook page, Connie and Curtis.
So on Wednesday, this guy was arrested for felony weapons charge. This was in California. He's already a convicted felon.
Right.
So in like Stockton, California or something, for some reason they posted his mugshot on
Their
social
Facebook
media.
page, yeah.
So everybody stole it, and they're like, "Oh, his eyes are so dreamy." He does have beautiful eyes.
He looks like a model. I mean, hands down.
You know what? He should be a model.
He will be now. He's going to be a model.
Gosh.
Social media. Tyra Banks is on the phone right now trying to find this guy.
You think so?
So she can get him out of jail so that he can be on the next America's Next Top Model.
You can see him on our if you haven't seen him, if you're not on Facebook or something. If you want to see him, he's on our Facebook page, and everybody's weighing in on whether or not he's hot. It's Connie and Curtis, our page. Amanda, do you think he's hot?
I really like his eyes, but I'm not so much into the face tattoos or the neck tattoos.
Okay, let's take away the tattoos and just look at him as a person. Is he hot?
Yeah, he's hot.
And the felony record and
He's
all
hot.
that. He's hot. Okay.
He's hot.
Yeah, that's why I think a lot of us can't get beyond the fact that
Well, you're beyond it because you were all about it. You've been talking about him and like squirming in your seat for like 40 minutes.
The question is he hot? Not do you respect his felony record?
Right.
And what do you think of
Bad
his
boys.
history?
People like the bad boys.
He's just, and who takes him? I asked Curtis, Amanda, about 10 minutes ago to try and look like this guy in a mugshot. And I look over at him and he's got a pink and blue striped shirt on.
I got my polo shirt. I got my tiger hat on here.
Curtis.
I got this going on. I'm just as bad as this guy.
Oh, you are.
You don't think? You don't think that I can pull off that look? That I'm just as bad as that guy?
No.
Challenge accepted.
No.
We'll get the camera out and we'll see.
If he didn't have, if we didn't know, and he didn't have the teardrop tattoo, I think, and we didn't know that he had a big record, I think we would all be like, wow.
You'd just be loving him. You would want a piece of that right there.
Well, no, I don't think we'd want a piece of that.
He's handsome.
He's pretty to look at.
He's pretty, and it's the eyes. He's looking right at me. Like, I can't look away now. It's like one of those paintings where he follows me. And it's like, why are you looking at me, dude? Right? Find a lady. Why you got to be looking at me? I think I can pull that look off.
No.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can do it. I think I can be just as dreamy. I don't have the piercing blue eyes. I'll tell you that. I don't have the chiseled muscular face. I don't have the shaved head. Well, how do you think he got that scar over his eye? You know, it's from a beer bottle. You know, he's a tough guy.
You think he was at Roadhouse?
I think he's in some Roadhouse. He's definitely fighting people. He's tough. He's a tough guy, and everybody likes him. Except for Wayne. My favorite is when men weigh in, when Connie says, hey, is this guy hot? And Wayne's like, he's a thug, period.
And there's another guy who, Dan, I think, who said something about he won't be so hot when he's looking down the barrel of my 45.
Whoa.
Like, oh.
Well, because the cops took all his weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sarah says, removed all the tattoos. He could be a GQ model. Maybe they'll do a Wild West photo shoot so he can bring his own props, meaning all the guns that he has. Yeah,
Maybe.
He's dreamy. I'm not going to lie to you.
Brian said Ted Bundy was attractive, too.
Was he?
I mean, for the day, I think he was.
Okay. Did he have like that shaggy 70s haircut?
Do you remember what he looked like?
I do not
He was
remember.
a brunette. He looked like the boy next door.
Well, just because you're good looking doesn't mean you're a good person.
Absolutely.
Right? You know, you can be
right.
You can be a
1,000%
bad person and look so super hot. So you like him.
Yeah, I think he's good looking.
So does this make it like you understand? Because women are like pledging to help bail him out now. Do you get that at all? Where like you want it?
No.
Because he's not going to come to any of them.
I'm not crazy.
Right.
I can just spot a good-looking person when I see one.
Yeah, he's handsome.
He is a
He's
good-looking
kinda going
guy,
on. And
yeah.
his eyes, seriously, are just piercing. They're staring right into me.
It's really too bad, and that's what all the posts that I was seeing yesterday, they were like, man, this guy could have had such a great life.
Right.
What is going
Didn't
on?
want it. Didn't want it. Maybe he has a great life. Maybe he thinks that he's living the life.
Maybe
he's
he
having a good
does.
time. He had a bunch of guns. He's been arrested before, so he's not ashamed.
And he's
right?
30.
He's 30 years old.
30 years old.
He's got plenty of time to be reformed. Right?
think?
Oh, yeah. Get him on like a Chippendale circuit. You know, because anytime some famous woman does something stupid, she makes her way all around all the dance clubs around America. This guy could do it. He get paid some money.
He probably will be a model.
Yes. Somebody will.
Yep. Somebody is going to get a hold of him, and he probably will end up a model.
Abercrombie and Fitch. You'll see him in the next catalog.
Abercrombie. He does kind of look like an Abercrombie model.
He looks exactly like an Abercrombie model. Tyra Banks, I guarantee, is in works to get him on like the bad boys of models. Model bad boys.
Probably is.
He's a hottie. You can see his picture. Like super sexy.
On our Facebook page, it's Connie and Curtis. But
it's money time.
It is Fantastic Friday with the Michigan Lottery.
It is. Here's what we got for you. Sizzlin' Sevens is the game. They are $5 tickets, which means you get 10 of them for your $50 prize. Every time you scratch, you have a chance to win $300,000.
I love Sizzling Sevens. Anything with 7 in it, I feel is lucky.
7 is lucky, and you can win because we got a bunch of 7s in our phone number.
We do.
770-895-7.
It would be a great Friday if you won $300,000.
Oh, so good, right?
It would make your weekend for sure.
What would you do? You wouldn't even care about all the rain.
That's true. You would not care about it. You wouldn't care if it snowed.
No, you don't even care.
You'd be like, I got $300,000.
I just wrapped myself in all this money. Look at this. 770-895-7. Who is this?
This is Megan.
Hi, Megan. You're our winner.
Yeah. We got you 10 chances at $300,000. Sizzling 7 scratch-off cards. You got him here on a fantastic Friday.
Now, Megan, let me ask you this. Have you seen the guy, the convict?
I actually looked at him last night, yes.
And what did you think?
He's a hottie.
Yeah, he's good looking.
Does it bother you that he's a criminal, or like you can just appreciate a good-looking man?
I can appreciate a good-looking man.
Yeah.
I'm with Megan.
Well, and I'm right there with women, too. It doesn't matter what her background story is. If she's a good-looking lady, I'm looking at her, right? And I'm liking it. Doesn't matter. So all of the haters on Facebook, that's the funny thing. Like, he's a felon. I can't get past the weapons charges. Yes, you can. Seriously.
I mean, we just want to look at him. We don't want to marry him.
Yeah, he's a
Well,
picture.
I'm married, so I just look.
Exactly.
Absolutely, me too. Okay, hold on, Megan. We're going to get your information thanks to the Michigan Lottery for Fantastic Friday.
We're off until next month. So
well, not until 10.
No, well, we're off Friday-wise until next month. What do you think
leaving.
I was signing off? I'm talking.
We're out of here.
I'm talking about Fantastic Friday. So we're off until next month. We don't yet know what the game will be next month, but stick around because we will tell you in July.
All right, it's 8:15.
Want to be part of the
It's 8:28 on Channel 95.7. Connie and Curtis.
There's one good thing about that, but I can't say it right now. I'll tell you.
We were just having a very naughty conversation, which I know is a big shocker.
I got to write it down so that I remember to tell you.
Someday.
Okay, hold on.
Someday. Amanda, can we talk about you and Mike for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Today is Friday.
Yes.
And you guys went to the race at MIS on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday.
And you left a little nugget out. You did not tell us something about...
Wait, you left a nugget out?
I
You
did
put
leave
the
a little-
track?
She
No.
left a nugget out. We were nuggetless for the last 5 days.
What happened?
There was a chick who was checking out Mike.
Wow.
So much so,
Uh-oh.
his mommy noticed.
What?
And
Yeah.
his mother said to him, that girl is checking you out.
All right, scale of 1 to 10. How hot was this girl?
Oh, my goodness. Probably, I mean, she was like just a vendor, like selling T-shirts.
Okay, well, I don't care what her job is. How hot is
How
she?
hot was she? 1 to
She's
10.
probably like a 4 or a 5.
A 4. And what are you?
Probably like a 5.
Okay, so she's similar to you. Okay.
Amanda, you are more than a 5.
That's how I feel, though.
Okay, and you feel that this woman is similar to how you look.
Maybe a little bit less.
Okay. So you're
Why
hotter.
did you not get a picture?
I would have
This is
liked
what
that.
I'm wondering.
Because she was staring right in our general direction the whole time with like her whatever. I don't even want to talk about it.
Tongue hanging out? What?
Well, no, she just had that look on her face like, oh yeah. It's like don't be doing that. Inappropriate. Miss, sell your shirts.
But she did not
Ooh.
say anything.
Snark.
Right?
She was looking him up and down. I watched it. I had sunglasses on.
So you
luckily.
could stare. Mhm.
Yep.
Luckily, A, the UV protection through the roof, but B, now you're able to kind of creep
Your
on
eye
people.
doctor
Right.
would appreciate that.
Okay, so she wasn't a hottie, then it shouldn't bother you. right? If you're hotter than her, then that shouldn't matter.
You know
the
what?
only time you should get mad is if she's hotter than you.
That doesn't even make me mad. That makes me proud.
Right? Yeah, that hot girl wants.
Check out my man as much as you want, because I think he's hot too.
Yeah.
Check him out. Look at him. Drool. Stick your tongue out.
Do whatever you got to do.
Do whatever you got to do. That does not bug me in
Sell
least.
your shirts. But it bothered Amanda. Now,
Did bother me.
Is that because you've seen Mike like gravitate toward your friends and he kind of has chosen them over you and you're worried about maybe losing him?
Well, it was funny because after we told him that this girl was very clearly checking him out, he immediately was like,
This is my favorite part of the story.
Okay, what happened?
He immediately was like, we need to go back. I don't remember what she looked like. I want to see who it was.
Right, because you want to. So what was
He wants to know what number was checking him out.
What was his reaction when he saw this person who is less hot than you?
He didn't really say much of anything.
Yeah, because there's no.
At first,
horn
he didn't
to
even
toot.
want.
There's nothing.
He didn't even want to believe that we were being honest. And his mom stepped in when I was telling him this, and she was like, "No, she really was."
Wait, Curtis.
Yeah.
Even if somebody's checking you out, does it matter if they're a 5 or a 10 or?
Well, it's nice being
whatever?
checked out, but you feel a little better about yourself if it's somebody and you're like, yes, you know.
Yeah, but she may be a 10 in somebody else's book.
What? And that's true, and that's great. So we're all 10s on the inside. So way to go, you know. But
we're all 10s on the inside. That's not true.
But on the outside, we want to see, we want to be flattered. We don't want to be like, oh, okay, whatever. Why'd you bring me over here? I want to be flattered. I want to know that the hot girl's checking me out. I don't care about the homely girl. The homely girl, of course, she's checking me out. Why wouldn't she want a piece of this?
If I get checked out, I don't care who it's by.
It's a little flattering, though. If
It's
somebody...
flattering no matter what.
What?
No matter what, I think. Don't you think so, Amanda?
Yeah, I would say yes.
See? Haha.
Well, Amanda's had one boyfriend in her whole life. Any guy who even tells her what time it is on the bus.
She can still.
She's like, oh yeah, Mike, somebody was hitting on me today. Oh, really? What did they say? They told me that the bus was coming in 10 minutes. Well, nice
Now,
work.
Amanda, let me ask you this. The fact that 5 days ago, by the way, that we did not hear about, or 6 days ago.
Right. Why didn't we hear about it?
Does it make you like Mike a little more? Does it make you more attracted to Mike? Did it make you want to kiss him?
I mean, it definitely made me feel more like possessive, for sure, and a little bit jealous, especially because he wanted to go back and look and see who it was. But
should he have not said that?
Probably not.
Should he have just gone to the bathroom and gone and looked? But then if you had caught him talking to her, that's even worse.
Or looking in her general direction.
He did the right thing. He announced to the group, "Let's go look at this girl. I would like to see her."
Yeah, I want to see who's checking me out.
And he was transparent. I mean, 100% transparency. Here we are. I want to go see who's checking me out. And then he said nothing because it made no sense to him. Why? Like, he wasn't gonna. He didn't care. He didn't care about that.
Damned
at all.
if you do.
Exactly.
Damned. He's in a bad situation at that point. You should just be flattered, Amanda. Don't be mad or
You should
anything
like
else.
it.
I will be flattered.
That is your man. He's going nowhere.
And she's gone.
What did his mom say? Because his mom, you said, told him that she was checking him out.
Right.
Were they like ribbing him, or what was going on?
No, they weren't at all. Like I was saying to him, this girl was very clearly checking you out, and he was like, "No, she wasn't." Blah blah blah. And his mom turned around and she was like, "No, she was."
And that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they don't think it's cool. I mean, you obviously have been in his life for 7 years now. So, there's no running around. But he wasn't even going to run around. And she was at 4.
No.
Seriously, you don't run around with a 4. Unless it's like bar time. There you have different standards. But middle of the day at Michigan International Speedway, no, you're not leaving your girlfriend for 7 years.
four.
The
Or
traveling t-shirt vendor girl.
Unless you think your girlfriend's a 2.
Wow.
Then a 4 is double the upgrade, right?
That's true. What is Mike? How would Mike classify you?
I don't know.
Like you say, you're a 4
Probably
or
like
5.
He loves her.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
at
can
least a 7.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I don't think Dan would say that I was a 10, but I would hope he would say I was at least a 7.
That's what you're hoping for?
I mean, he married me.
Your goal is
I
7?
would hope.
Yeah, you don't marry a 4.
At least, I said, at least a 7.
That's where you're hoping for.
Well, don't you
that's
hope
where you
so?
set
I
the
mean,
bar.
what do you think Katie is?
Katie,
Oh, come on, be smart. Be smart.
hold on.
Hey, 7 plus 3
Right,
is?
what am I now? She's middle of the pack. I mean, she's got it going. She's probably an 8, I would say.
Curtis, what you middle of the pack.
7 or 8, right? She's probably a 7 or an 8. Maybe a
Okay.
10. Sometimes she's a 10.
And I bet Dan would say the same thing.
Sometimes she's a 1. I mean, you look at her sometimes and you're like, oh my goodness. And Dan, I'm sure, would say that sometimes you're a 1.
Oh,
and
he would.
And you would say that sometimes Dan is a 1.
No, because you guys don't change all that much.
That's true.
I mean, we change a lot when we put makeup on, do our hair.
Right.
I mean, we definitely.
We go
the whole spectrum.
Yes, from 1. It's like Oprah. If you've ever seen Oprah without her makeup on, my goodness, like a -8. But then she gets her makeup on and she's on TV, and it's like, all right, Oprah's good looking.
That's only because you always saw her with her makeup for 25
she took
years.
it off
and then one day she went camping with Gail and you saw it off.
Oh.
Had you seen her without makeup all the time,
Would have been fine?
It would have been, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, natural beauty is pretty.
Okay. And Oprah ain't got it.
Yes, I think she does. I just think
she has $1 billion. She just doesn't have natural beauty.
Oprah ain't got it.
No. Sorry, Oprah.
So all week long we've been giving away 4 packs of tickets for the D&W Fresh Market Picnic Pops, July 10th, the classical fireworks show.
Yes.
And we promised we're 5 minutes late. Sorry.
We get off tangent. It's Amanda's fault talking about this 4 hitting on her boyfriend.
We promised that this morning at 8:30 we would give one of the winners' names and upgrade you to VIP tickets.
Okay, so here's the
and
problem.
The conductor experience.
I forgot to get their last names. Do you know their last name?
I don't know. I don't know anybody's last name.
Okay, either do I. So I'm just going to rip into a hat here. I have the 6 names. I just have their first names. That's all I have. I'm going to reach into my hat, take it off. Sally.
Sally.
What's Sally's last name, Amanda?
Do you know?
One moment.
Sally, one moment. You have 5 minutes to call
Sally,
us
one
at
moment.
7708-957. It's almost like Amanda's listening to a different show. 7708-957.
What morning show in Grand Rapids are you listening to?
Goffer. Sally Goffer.
Because
Sally Goffer.
We telegraphed that we're coming to you for a last name thing. I think very clearly. Quite clearly, I didn't have it, you didn't have it. We know Amanda has it, right?
Sally Goffer.
Sally Goffer, you have 5 minutes. 7708-957. You are a guest conductor. You get the VIP upgrade. I mean, honestly, right, when I said I don't know the last names, and you said I don't know the last names, logically we're going to Amanda for it, and she goes, 1 moment. We gave you like 8 moments.
All right, 8:36, that puts us at 8:41. Sally Goffer. If you call us back, you get the VIP experience, and you or somebody in your party gets to conduct.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be Sally. She's going to want to.
But if you don't call us back, then we go on to the next name.
It'll be the next name. Sally, you got about 4 minutes right now. 7708-957.
Connie and Curtis.